think that Bitcoin is going to melt into the 38,000 to potentially 36,000 range to come and clear out some of the trendline liquidity down here in this area and fill in some of this imbalance in these candlesticks. All right.
What is going on, CYPRX YouTubers? Welcome back to the CYPRX YouTube page. As always, if you're interested in learning about cryptocurrencies, commodities, indices, foreign exchange, please go ahead and consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. We are almost at 4,000 YouTube subscribers. Blessings to you guys all for returning. Who consistently watches my YouTube channel, please comment in the description down below and let me know what you all think of my technical analysis. Another banger for you guys. As you all can see, just showed you video proof of the video that I last uploaded about, I believe this was maybe Thursday or Friday of last week, if I'm not mistaken, and I had explained to you guys in depth the sell position that I was in on Bitcoin, and my target had been smashed to the T. Again, showing you all that I'm not popping smoke on YouTube like the rest of these advocates. Man, let me tell you what, the hopium on YouTube is insane. It's almost as if nobody knows how to read the charts properly anymore and everybody's just here to read Twitter and read articles. It is insane. If you guys are seriously looking how to, read the markets properly, you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel, okay? Boom, another banger for you guys. Had you guys have held the position that I had mentioned on my Instagram and as well as on the YouTube channel, even if you had just entered, okay, from where I uploaded the video on YouTube, okay, that was right here at this little nice tiny pullback, the New York session on Friday, March 4th. All right, you guys could have capitalized on over 8%. Okay, 8% down into 38,000. Now, I do think Bitcoin is going to roll over now to come and clear out. I told you guys the trend line liquidity down here in this area. And as you guys can see, let me zoom in and go to the 3-hour chart for you all. We have completely smashed into that area at $38,000 to the T. Now, could we see a nice little tiny breather on Bitcoin, maybe to come and grab liquidity from these highs before rolling over into the 36,000 range? Yes, we could. Be mindful of that. Let's watch and monitor Bitcoin's price action later on this week. Today is Sunday, so it is the opening of technically the foreign exchange markets and the rest of the commodity markets and things of that nature. However, Bitcoin was open over the weekend and you guys can see how we rolled over right into the initial target of $38,000. Absolutely beautiful. If you watch this YouTube channel, not to brag or boast, again, just showing you all that this is a channel where I've shown you all time and time again, accurate price targets, okay? So where could we go now on Bitcoin as well as XRP? I told you guys on XRP, let's go over to XRP, right? Previous YouTube videos. Everybody is popping smoke on XRP. It is nuts. Everybody's bullish all the time. That is not realistic. Wake up. If you're reading the markets that way, you are going to get burned. Learn where to purchase at a proper discounted area, okay? Right now, we are currently in a bearish leg on XRP where you guys can see from this range, from the high, again, where we grab liquidity, and I explained this to you guys all in the previous YouTube video, we are operating inside of bearish A to B move, where you can see these candlestick body lows took out the previous candlestick body lows after the market grabbed liquidity and reversed to the downside. And we have come and closed below. We've actually had a daily close below, if I went to the daily chart and showed you guys, below 75 cents, okay? This means that for XRP to show us any type of bullish reversal, number one, the first threshold that we will need to overcome is first the 75-cent region, okay? If we overcome that 75-cent region, that is going to be significant for us to hold bullish support above that region, and we would need to break above the liquidity high that grabbed the equal highs before the market reversed, creating this A to B move that we're currently operating in via a bearish leg. How is this a bearish leg? Because the market grabbed liquidity, reversed, created a lower high, and created a lower swing low. Okay, so we're currently operating inside of this A to B move on XRP, in which we would need to break above the 75-cent medium, I guess you could call it midterm range. Again, this is probably like the middle of the range. However, this is just a significant psychological level, okay? And we would need to hold above that and break this high to see any further price action on XRP. If we do get that type of price action and we break above the 75-cent range, my immediate take profit area for my leveraged positions on XRP, if I am looking for buys during the week, will be 85 cents. If we can break that 85-cent threshold and clear out these equal highs, we will most likely come and tap into 91 cents up here in this area where we can see over leveraged positions maybe selling here at this area, and also buy stops that rest above these highs come and get tapped into, and we could potentially see that surge that we've been waiting for up into $1.05 to 15. Realistic expectations to the downside. Again, these are all targets that are most likely going to come into fruition before the lawsuit. Now, when the lawsuit comes into fruition, who realistically knows how much money is going to get flooded into the system? Hopefully, XRP decouples from Bitcoin dominance and we see a surge in price on XRP to new all-time highs. Who knows what those are going to be? Some people are saying $10, $13, $34, $1,000. Who knows? Figure out how many coins you have. You realistically figure out how much money you want to make from this cryptocurrency market, a realistic amount of money. Don't just hype yourself up and think, oh, I'm going to become an overnight millionaire and da 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 da. How much money do you need to be financially comfortable? Figure out, multiply that number times whatever you have in coins, right, in value, and then figure out where you're going to take profit from, and do not take profit until price of XRP potentially hits that level. I know what levels I'm going to be looking to take my first initial profits at if XRP does surge, and that is most likely going to be at a minimum at the $15 region. Okay, I know what XRP has the potential to do to the upside in the long term, and I'm looking to hold XRP in my long-term bag, obviously long term. Okay, so I'm not going to touch my first initial take profit area long term on my holdings until XRP hits a minimum of $15. Okay, so I know that I'm going to be taking profit at around $15, and I will hold the rest of my coins and my holdings until way above maybe even $100 for long-term future holdings. Okay, but let's just talk about short-term targets. Okay, I have this whole entire area marked off. The first initial target for price to potentially reverse off of to the downside is 68 cents. If we break that 68 cents, that is going to give us a confirmational push down into 65 cents. Again, if we break that 65-cent region and we don't see a reversal or a bullish reaction from these two levels, we are definitely coming for that 62.5-cent region or that threshold, or we can see people bought, especially myself. I'm still actually currently floating in a leveraged position where my stops are moved right underneath of the 68-cent region. Okay. And the market is going to come and outsource those positions and activate sell stops beneath these lows. And then maybe potentially, hopefully, again, we could see a bullish reaction to these areas. If not, and we melt through the 68, 65, and 62-cent range, which I've been mentioning to you guys for quite some time on this YouTube, we are going to come for the 55-cent range and the liquidity that rests beneath these lows. It's inevitable. Okay, I think that XRP has to come and take out these positions before we see any type of market move higher. Now, when is that going to happen? Who knows? A lot of people are drawing all kinds of things on their charts right now, talking about that we're in some type of bull flag, and we're in some type of I don't even know what people are calling this. They'll draw some freaking imaginary trend lines on their joint like this, boom, okay, and they're filling your head with hopium like this, talking about some crazy breakout to the upside. This is about to be a new all-time high. That's not going to happen. XRP is not going to print a new all-time high till we get settlement, guys. Be patient, sit on your hands, wait, look for discounted buying opportunities. Again, I've given you guys my bearish targets. I can't tell you guys when to buy, but make sure that you're looking to at least dollar cost average into XRP. As long as XRP is below 80 cents, in my personal opinion, it is at discount, okay? But you guys know, not being pessimistic or anything, I really do think that before we go to the all-time highs again on XRP, we need to come and clear some liquidity out beneath these lows. I don't think that the market makers are dumb enough to just leave this all behind and come clear it out at a later date. I think they're smart enough to know how low they are in price action right now, and that liquidity is resting beneath these lows. And what I personally think is happening is they have just been enticing people left and right. Same thing on Bitcoin, left and right for buys. This dip here, which was in January, okay, we also had another dip in this was in December. I know you guys remember us covering here where the market makers entice people to buys. We already cleared out that liquidity beneath these lows. Then we created more liquidity, and again, with this nice drop after this rally, can you imagine how many people were like FOMOing in right here, okay, when we had this pullback into around the 63-cent region, okay, and we had this nice surge in price action? How many people were looking at these three candlesticks right here, this one right here, this one right here, and this one right here? I mean, literally foaming out of the mouth, thinking that this was about to be some bullish rally on XRP. Anyways, those are all people who don't know how to read price action properly. Again, make sure that you unsubscribe to their YouTube channel. Subscribe to YouTube channels, again, who are giving you guys valid price targets, either YouTube channels like myself or other ones. Without further ado, let's get into some fundamentals. You guys have my bearish targets on Bitcoin as well as XRP. If we get that rollover on Bitcoin into 36,000, which is my overall bearish target before we see any type of bullish reversal, we are most likely going to roll over into those bearish targets on XRP as well, mainly because Bitcoin still dominates the market. So if this week we do see some type of pullback, we need to on Bitcoin, we would need to break above the $41,000 to $42,000 range. Again, looking at the bearish leg that we're currently operating in on Bitcoin, from around the $41,500 range right here to right now currently the $38,000 range. Okay, we would need to break above the $41,000 range, surpass 42K, and hold bullish support, which I don't think is happening anytime soon. I do think that we are going to get a little bit of a significant pullback and a breather on Bitcoin, where we might come and clear out the liquidity above these highs before then going down into 36K. All right, so let's be mindful of this. I'll leave this on the charts. We'll come back to this maybe towards the middle or the end of the week. Let's see how things play out. My overall initial bearish target before we see any type of bullish reaction is 36,000. If we break that, okay, if we break the 36,000 threshold and come for the liquidity on Bitcoin beneath the $35,000 to $34,500 range, we are going most likely to melt into 32,000. And if we break that, all hell's going to break loose. And I guarantee you sellers are going to capitalize on that and most likely smash through 30K. A lot of people are filling your guys' head with optimism on Bitcoin, saying that that can't happen, okay? Anything can happen in these cryptocurrency markets. What you all need to do is monitor price action on a daily basis, switch to the daily chart. Don't let the lower time frame manipulate you all. Zoom out, okay? See where liquidity lies in the market down here beneath these lows, So if we do get a melt down into, let's say, the $30,000 range beneath all of the lows here, don't freak out. Why? Because that could be price action coming and clearing liquidity, and we could see a nice bullish reaction, and that could be the liquidity that we need to see a reversal on Bitcoin. And as you know, Bitcoin dominates the market. So if Bitcoin reverses and goes back to the upside, breaking above potentially 50K to maybe even 52K, okay, that is going to send altcoins to the sky as well. All right, so let's be mindful of all of these price targets on Bitcoin as well as XRP. Let's go over some fundamentals before I hop off here. This is from fxstreet.com. Why the war in Ukraine could embolden central banks to double down on inflation. The Russian invasion of Ukraine continued to ratchet up this weekend. I'm honestly, my heart goes out to the people in the Ukraine and what's going on with this Russian-Ukrainian conflict. But I'm telling you right now, it is crazy the amount of manipulation on the news channels right now. Every single news article is covering this. You know how much other news there has been that has come out in the world just on global breaking news? I mean, there was I don't even want to get into some of the crazy stuff that happened in South Africa the other day, but no news article covered it, okay? It's like mainstream Ukraine-Russian conflict, and I get it. It's a big deal. Don't get me wrong. My hearts go out for those individuals who are involved. I'm not a skeptical. I'm not saying it's not happening or anything like that, but you have to understand the mainstream agenda is trying to shift your mindset again from one fear tactic to the next. What was the fear tactic before this? CV-19. Now they're switching it to this. They're talking about nuclear war and World War III and all this stuff, again, filling your head with all of this fear, all right? You guys as individuals need to fight that, okay? You need to work on your psychology and you need to fight that. Anyways, I'm not going to get into that. That's a whole nother video. But the Russian invasion of Ukraine continued to ratchet up this weekend, with Russia forces flouting a ceasefire to allow Ukrainian citizens to escape besieged areas. That's a nice word. Besieged areas. The weekend reports suggest that Russian troops continue their march towards Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine. We begin a new week where this war is brutal as ever. For now, Ukrainians are holding on to their city, and President Putin has not secured a victory. However, if there are signs that either one, Vladimir Putin is considering a nuclear option to get the job done, two, NATO and the West intervene to physically stop Russia from attacking the Ukraine, or three, the capital of Kyiv falls to the invaders, then a sentiment is likely to drain further across all assets. So again, these are headliners that we're going to be looking out for. Potentially the West getting involved, NATO getting involved, Russia switching over to nuclear. These are all, again, headliners that we need to be mindful of, okay? The impact of the war on European assets price is clear. The FTSE 100 has tumbled to its lowest level since September 21. The DAX is at its lowest level since November. S&P 500 is back at June's 21st lows. Bitcoin is also worth watching, as it has been extremely volatile in recent days and is not proving itself to be a safe haven for sanctional dollars of Russia oligarchs. This is hilarious, mainly because YouTube, again, and Twitter picked up on all the hype talking about Bitcoin was going to surge because everybody's going to Bitcoin and to prove a point to you guys. Again, trying to bring some clarity to this market because, man, let me tell you, the market right now is so freaking saturated. YouTubers are disgusting. Twitter feeds are disgusting. Everybody's filling your head with all this crap. They don't know how to read the markets properly. It's just nasty right now, okay? Be careful of what you're watching and what you're subscribing to. 9 times out of 10, the YouTube followers that you're watching, and again, I only started my YouTube channel less than 6 months ago, and I'm not looking to be one of the big main drivers on YouTube. I'm just looking to bring clarity to the market and valuable price action information and actual price targets, not this hopium. If you're following a YouTuber that has 100,000 followers, 200,000 followers, and they're sending out bullish videos every single freaking day, pounding your head with bullish Twitter, bullish reports, unfollow them. I'm telling you right now, they're going to make you lose money because the market right now is in a state of uncertainty. You need to learn how to read the markets properly so that you can capitalize on a proper discounted range and you're not just buying at these potential dips and then seeing a depreciation in your portfolio when the market comes and clears liquidity out from those lows, okay? You need to learn how to read price action properly before you get invested and involved in the market, in my personal opinion. Again, I can't give you all investing advice, but that's what I suggest you potentially maybe do, right? Quote unquote. Again, I can't tell you all to actually do that, but I highly suggest it, okay? Going on to this article over here. This is hilarious again because what it is that I see in the market. Read this article right here. Just the just the headers. Russian invasion could boost Bitcoin, BTC, Ethereum, and stablecoins, according to Bloomberg Intelligence. Bloomberg Intelligence? Who are you people? Release your faces. Who are you? Who is saying this stuff to us? Because look at this. Now we go over to this one. Same website, thedailyhuddle.com. Analyst says macro uncertainty is likely to drive Bitcoin, BTC, and Ethereum to new lows. What? How yesterday did they put an article out that says that this whole entire invasion could boost Bitcoin and Ethereum and stablecoins, and then the next day they release an article that says this? This is what I'm talking about, that there's so much just manipulation in the markets, just like the news, okay? These hierarchy individuals, again, the Daily Huddle, it's most likely $1 million business or industry, right? They're just putting out bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish articles. You could save yourself the hassle, learn technical analysis properly, combine with fundamentals, and get the same bullish and bearish targets that I'm getting based off of actual price information, okay? So I'm just going to drop the mic right there. If you guys want to click through and sift and read these articles, you're more than welcome to. I'm not going to get involved in these because, again, this is all just hopium in the market. We see here could boost Bitcoin. Then we see them release an article a day after talking about Bitcoin could drop to new lows. It's just disgusting, the market, how saturated it is right now. And coming from a trader who actually has been involved in this market for 6 years, I've seen some good swings in this market. But now, because mainstream adopting of cryptocurrency is kind of picking up, everybody's trying to get their head around the best YouTuber, the most valuable information. I'm telling you guys right now that 90% of the information on YouTube or these websites is all just hopium and smoke, okay? Funnel in, okay? Study yourself, find your own resources, figure out your own style of trading, okay? Don't take any outside advice. Investing should be personal. It shouldn't be you're taking advice from other people and all this, oh, what's my friend doing? What's my mom doing? What's my neighbor doing? No. What do you want to do in the market? Okay. What are you looking for? What are you trying to achieve? Not what your favorite YouTuber is trying to achieve or what some YouTuber that's telling you that XRP has been trying to go to $34. I can't stand this YouTuber, dude. Every day he puts out videos telling his subscribers that XRP is going to go to $34. It cracks me up, man. Oh God, I bet you all his YouTube followers now are probably like, yeah, I shouldn't have bought up here when he told me that XRP was going to go to $34 because now I'm in drawdown. Anyways, blessings to you guys all, man. Make sure that you smash that like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Blessings to you guys all. Seriously do appreciate it. We're almost at 4,000 YouTube subscribers. When I created this YouTube, I never really thought that it was going to go anywhere, okay? I'm not looking to be a YouTube advocate. I'll keep uploading YouTube videos to you guys. Mainly, I'm a mentor in the foreign exchange market, a realistic mentor. I don't give any of this hopium. The things that I teach you cannot find on the internet. I talk about institutional money and order flow on this YouTube channel. However, the things that I go into detail on in the CYPRX mentorship are unbeknownst on the YouTube and cannot be found on the internet. It's a private strategy that I've solely created in the market that works for me. And I hope that my students can find a way to replicate that in their trading. Blessings to you guys all. Anybody that's interested in that link is in the description down below. Have an interstellar week, guys. Protect your souls, protect your minds. As always, be safe, be cognizant, be aware, and I'll see you guys in the next video breakdown. You guys have my bullish and bearish targets. Let's watch price action this week. I'll see you guys next time.